embarking on your first season as captain of Toronto FC. Does it feel any different than the debut last year?
No, really excited. I think you get to this point, the end of preseason, and we're all just excited to get the season going. You know, the work's been put in. The preseason has been great. We've spent so much time in the off season, you know, working, figuring out how to make ourselves better individually as a team, and I think we've done all that. And now all that's left is to step out on the field and you know, start to take care of business.
Does the armband change anything in the way you approach talking to teammates or address the team in any way?
No, not at all. I am who I am, and I think it's important that everybody in a group stays true to who they are and finds ways to make sure that their personality comes out. And I think it's only been a relatively short amount of time that we've had this group together, but I think you see right away that it's a group that has real personality, and guys come in every day ready to spill everything they have into what's going on, and I think that is how you really get somewhere.
It's kind of an awkward situation for the old captain still being on the team. How did Stephen?
It's not awkward at all.
How did Stephen take the news, and is he going to really just keep the same role?
In any team, you need as many guys on board and all in as possible. And Stevie has always been one of those guys and will always be one of those guys. And so, you know, any talk of awkwardness couldn't be farther from the truth. We have you know, a core group of guys who are leaders, are competitors, are ready to do everything possible to make sure that this team and this club and this city is successful. And I think you know, we're all very excited by that challenge.
I think the one question all the fans want to know too is, do you think you guys are actually going to play on Saturday with the looming strike?
We're all very hopeful. I think, you know, certainly everybody involved is working around the clock at this point to find a solution that works for all parties, and so to say anything more than that at the moment is I think counterproductive.
Do you see any parallels from last year's opener out west against Seattle in the big stadium to this year as well in Vancouver, big stadium, a rival? Do you think you can draw on that experience to help you guys perform on Saturday?
I think it's a new year. It's a new team. It's a new, it's in a lot of ways a new beginning. And I think that for any of us who have been in the league and who have been around, sure, you always draw on different experiences in terms of travel, in terms of playing in certain stadiums on different fields. But we are excited about this group and now the chance to get things going on Saturday and to, you know, lay down a marker in terms of what we're going to be about this year. We're excited by that.
When Josie joined the team, he had mentioned that one of the drawing factors for Toronto was a desire to grow. In reflecting on your first season at Toronto FC these last 12 months, have you felt any personal growth at all? And what's been the last 12 months been like?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I've grown as a player, as a person, as a leader. I think that I came here with the mentality that this was a huge challenge for me in my career and a place where I could continue to push myself and really push myself forward. And I think that we have a group of guys who have that same mentality, that every day we come ready to work, ready to compete, to push each other, to engage each other, to challenge ourselves. And I think when you have as many guys in a group who have that mentality, who buy into that, and that's when it can become special, when it can become different. It's when you're proud to be a part of something. And I think you know, that is what we're constantly working towards. And so for myself to be a part of a group like that, sure, you grow in every way.
In February, during the U.S. national team camp, Taylor Twellman and a couple other people reported that Jurgen Klinsmann said you were the most fit guy in camp coming off of the foot surgery. Was there anything special or new you did in order to recover quickly and get back to full fitness, and what was that process like?
No, I just, listen, as a professional, you learn that your body is your livelihood, and you have to do everything possible to take care of yourself, to not only maintain but to improve. And I think you know, certainly as I'm getting older, I understand how important every little aspect of your life is. The way you eat, the way you sleep, you know, the way you live your life away from the game. And I think that you know, all of these things are so important, and I just try to, you know, in every possible way, do all the little things to make sure that I'm fit and always ready to go.
You're a father of two. How's your family adjusted to living in Toronto? Are they happy here? What's been that like?
Yeah, we love it. We couldn't be happier. In every way, we've made Toronto home. My daughter was born here, and so, you know, for us, this is where we see ourselves for a long time. And I think the club, the people, the city has made us feel incredibly welcome and since day one. And I think on my end, I'm desperate to give the people in the city something back.
Is that something that weighs on your mind a little? Maybe the legacy that you leave behind at this project that has now attracted so many players?
Absolutely, absolutely.
And speaking with him to this team was wanting to leave something behind. Is that something you guys have spoken about?
I think anybody who comes through here, you see so quickly how special it is. The city, the club, the potential that we have here between the training ground, the stadium, a city that gives us real relevance, a media market that covers us in big ways. And there's all of these things, and up until now, there's never been any real success. And I think for any of us, that desire, that there's that motivation to push things over the top here, and to win, and to really win, and to see what that will all be like when we do that. And so that's why any of us are here. Myself, Josie, Seba, Benoit, Damien, Stevie, the young guys. You know, this is what we want. This is the goal. And obviously, just because you talk about it doesn't guarantee anything. But this is what we want.
One more for Michael, guys.
Josie also mentioned that maybe even bragged a little bit that he's just a little better than you at ping pong. Is that true?
It's been a little while. We'll have to see. We actually spoke yesterday about getting a ping pong table upstairs, so we'll get back to you in a little while.